Welcome to the UMO Coaches Show. I'm Michael Robertson for the Trojans Sports Network, joined today by UMO women's soccer head coach Reid Clewis. Coach, been a little bit since we've talked. A lot has happened, some good, some not as good. But we'll start off with talking a little bit about some of the challenges that have happened really for not just athletic teams, not just the university, but so many people here in Eastern North Carolina. But specifically for your team, how tough was it to be away from really everything athletic-wise for 4 or 5 days, having to deal with Hurricane Matthew, not only having to deal with having your team and making sure everybody was safe, but also dealing with your own family and your own safety?
Thankfully, I was pretty lucky. We didn't have any damage at home or anything like that. My family was all safe while we were on our way back from Tennessee, and so I was very fortunate there. Obviously, I wasn't able to get in touch with a lot of our kids. We had some that went home that weren't able to get back until Friday in time for the bus, so literally going with no training to a match, which is definitely not ideal. But we wanted to try to take everybody that we could. Obviously, we traveled with the guys, so we couldn't take everybody, but we wanted to take as many players as we could just because we've been away from each other for so long. And obviously with the road situation, I couldn't get back here until Wednesday. So Wednesday we had a little kick around just for anybody that could come out, just try to get our minds off of what we've really been through for the last couple of days with no power and cold showers here on campus for the players that stayed. So I think it kind of puts things in perspective without a doubt that, even though soccer is important, there's a lot bigger things that are going on in the world that we kind of lose sight of sometimes. So I think that's the big thing that we talked about going into the game on Saturday was perspective of, you guys have been through some tough stuff, and hopefully we can get a positive, which we were able to pull a positive result out against North Greenville and kind of help put some of that stuff behind us, hopefully.
Well, you talk about that positive result and really going into it without too much training. But how do you come out of that game? Obviously, 3 points is 3 points, but how do you feel about being able to go in there through kind of all the turmoil that went on over this past week and able to get a good result?
I was extremely pleased. They're a much better team than their record shows, I'll say that. Lindsay Tootin, who's an all-conference player for them and has been for the last couple of years, she was super dangerous against us, and I think it was a team effort. It was definitely not an individual effort. The girls stuck together and were able to get 3 points out of that. So.
Now you start looking ahead, and a big match coming up here in just a couple of days against Belmont Abbey. What's the mindset heading into this match as you're really starting to kind of tune up? And I know it's still plenty of soccer left to be played, but you're finally kind of starting to get into putting yourself into the conference tournament and at least having that kind of a mindset looking towards the postseason.
A big thing for us is we need to try to take max points from all 3 games that we have left. And Belmont Abbey is a very, very good team. Only 2 losses on the year to Lenore Ryan and Limestone, so they're going to be a very good team, and they're always dangerous at home. So if we can go in and steal a point or somehow get 3, then I think we'll be flying going on our last 2 matches.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck this week against Belmont Abbey. You're watching the UMO Coaches Show.
Exceptional degrees at an exceptional value. That's transforming education. The University of Mount Olive, transforming education, transforming lives. Learn more at umo.edu. That's umo.edu.